Hey everyone, welcome to Audio Gear World. So today let's talk about a new plugin from Baby Audio. So this is IHNY 2. Now you've guessed it, it is the follow-up to the original IHNY, which at the time, by the way, was the very first plugin by Baby Audio. Okay, now what is IHNY 2? Now it is basically a parallel compressor. Now, for those of you that don't know, why would you use parallel compression? Well, there are several reasons, but I guess in most cases, typically you would use parallel compression if you want to add some punch to your sound. So maybe you want to add some punch to your drums or a particular drum sound, or maybe the bass or whatever it is. You want to add some punch without losing the dynamics of that sound. Now, traditionally, you would have to set that up manually, so you would have to make a copy of the track or tracks that you want to apply parallel compression to. Then you want to add a compressor to the copy, and then in the end you want to blend the two signals back together again. Now with IHNY2, all of that is not necessary because the routing, so to speak, happens all within the plugin itself. Okay, let's take a look at the interface. Very minimalistic, as you can see. So here in the middle, this is the main area. This is a kind of matrix. Now vertically, that sets the dry-wet ratio. So all the way to the bottom, that's 100% dry. All the way to the top, that's 100% wet, obviously. And then horizontally, we can set the intensity of the compression. Now over here, there are some oversampling settings we can play with. Here we have the solo button. If that is engaged, then we will only hear the wet signal. Now over here we can choose a preset. We can also save presets. With this we can engage the tooltips. With this we can save any settings as the default. And with this we can return to default at any time. Now down here we have the tweak button, which is very interesting. If we open that, you will see that we now have additional features to tweak the sound with. So over here we have the attack settings. Here we have ratio, punch. Here we have some harmonics settings, shape, tilt, and this is a kind of filter. So as mentioned, a lot we can do to tweak the sound. And then here we have the auto gain settings, and then finally to the right here, this is the output level. So that's the entire interface. Alright, now let me show you just one tiny little demo. So I have a drum loop over here, I'm gonna play it, and while it's playing, I'm gonna activate IHNY2. Let's go. So there you go, just to prove that it actually works. Now all in all, I have to say, I think they did a pretty good job at Baby Audio. Very interesting product. So if you quickly want to add some parallel compression to your mix, well, this is definitely a very good option. You don't have to mess around with all kinds of routing settings, which makes it very easy to set up. I also think they did a pretty good job in terms of sound. Of course, it's not going to sound like a clean compressor, but that would kind of defeat the entire purpose of this kind of parallel compression. You want it to sound a little bit dirty, so to speak, and this does exactly that if you want it to. So I'd say go check it out for yourself. You can download a free trial. And by the way, should you be interested and you want to support the channel, there will also be an affiliate link in the description of this video. Okay, so that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you next time.